Welcome back, folks, to day 3 of Fogo Island Pride's Enigma Mystery Art Auction for 2021. My name is Trevor Taylor, as you probably know at this point in time, if you've watched the last 3 days of great pieces that have been put up for auction in support of our organization and a few other things too besides that. So before getting back into all of that and doing our usual spiel, I am the co-director and co-founder of Fogo Island Pride. Good to see you folks again. And again tonight, it's not just going to be me. We've also got a co-host joining us this evening, Evan Parsons. I'm going to be left out in the cold now. Just watch. Might just be me. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
I'm going to say, my partner in crime, also co-founder and co-director of Fogo Island Pride.
Correct.
So it's just us tonight.
It's just us, little all us.
It's just family. Tonight it's just family. But that being said, now tomorrow we are going to be joined by a representative from Camp Ohana. I don't know if we can. Oh, there we go. This is there it is. I beat the icon to it. Vin Elliott is going to be joining us sometime tomorrow for our live stream. So we've been talking about Camp Ohana this entire time and the great work they're doing out there on the west coast of the province. But we'll actually have somebody here now we can bounce some questions off of and get a better idea of what it is that they're doing. We know it's a for youth by youth camp that's out on the west coast of Newfoundland and Labrador. We've read out their mission several times now. Yeah, we can keep that tradition tonight, I guess. Might as well. So, Camp Ohana's mission to creating a welcoming, inclusive, and supporting space for all members of the 2S LGBTQIA+ community and their allies. Through various empowering workshops, youth will gain tools of advocacy that can be applied to their own communities to help foster positive conversations and further acceptance in the province. The overall goal is to reduce and ultimately eliminate the stigma surrounding the 2S LGBTQI+ community and inspire youth to live authentically. So some great work happening out there on the west coast of our province. So a few things about, I guess, today's auction, or I guess an update on the lots. I understand, Evan, we've gone into the Facebook algorithm world, and we've got some knowledge as to why we've had some technical difficulties over the last few days. So we want to share that with folks.
Yeah. So we find basically it's due to I think individuals' privacy settings and things of that nature on the event. That is like when people share it or things of that nature, it's not posting correctly. So we know that for future events and things of that nature, we'll kind of have to delve deeper and try to figure out how to change it in the realm of the internet, of Facebook world and everything, that whether it's going to our own website and doing it that way or whatever the case may be. But however, saying that, with some of the pieces that we have, I know that there have been a couple of duplicate bids and things of that nature. So what we did, I've been keeping close monitoring on all bids, and basically we're asking people to, when they click on a picture, Facebook has this great little system that they have. When you comment, there's 3 options. Yeah, there's 3 options. It's the most relevant, most recent, and all comments. If you're going to bid on a piece, I would suggest you just under where you're going to comment, or just above where you're going to comment, there is an option there with the drop down menu, and see if I can bring that up. Just 1 second.
Yeah. And it's important to take a look at that before you make a bid, because what we're noticing is that if you don't have this setting changed, you are only seeing either some or only a few of the actual bids and comments that are made on the post itself, not all of them, because Facebook is trying to do a great thing for you, because Facebook is trying to get you in contact with your friends, which is grand, but of course doesn't work for the purposes. So yeah. So Evan, show us where people can.
So for example, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. For this piece, which is our magical sunflower, our piece number 11. Basically, you'll see over here on the just where you're about to comment, there is a section there that says most relevant, most recent, and all comments. So I would suggest people that are going to potentially bid on a piece to select all comments to see the most recent or the most recent bid, basically. So in this case, it would be a $50 bid. If you go to the next one, you'll see that this section here has changed it again to most relevant. So we click on all comments to make sure we know we have the actual the recent bid, which is the $40. So just make sure you click on that or all comments section, because Facebook likes to keep things relevant, but in the events in the Facebook events, it's not really helpful.
Yeah, I'm sure there's cases where it's helpful. I have no doubt that there is, just not for what we're doing with it right now.
No.
Yeah, so make sure you do that. We've also noticed we've had people report too that their own individual settings within the event also sometimes fool with comments, but unfortunately we can't do anything about that. If you've got your Facebook locked down so that only certain people can see certain comments, we can't fix that. So
no, unfortunately,
yeah. So take a look at your own settings. That might be causing some problems too, but keep on reporting them to us all the same. We probably should go into, I mean, we talked about Camp Ohana, but a reminder that the 50% of the proceeds that are coming from this fundraiser are going to Fogo Island Pride for our own activities. We've also got a community center project up and running that we're also looking for funding for. 25% goes to Camp Ohana, and then 25% goes back to the contributing artists who have donated their pieces. One note, and we might not have all of this finalized right now, but some bids that we've had, or some pieces in lot number 1 and lot number 2, didn't have any bids, or we didn't reach the minimum bid that was required for those pieces. We are going to be bringing some of those pieces back later on in the week. That's a fair statement to make.
Yeah, and whether it's because of the algorithm or comments not showing up or anything like that, I think that would be the only fair way to do it, is to actually put those pieces on again, and to see if it's we can actually break the algorithm so that people can actually bid on these pieces.
Yes, we wouldn't want anybody to miss out on an opportunity here. So we are going to be bringing some of those back. And if you're an artist out there who's listening to right now, I mean, if you've seen one of your pieces and it never got to that minimum bid, reach out to us, or we'll be reaching out to you shortly. A few things too. We are still looking for donations. We are still looking for sponsorships. We are always looking for supporters. You can go to I'm no longer where I need to be. To our social media channels, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, or our website, fogoislandpride.org, and you can donate to us directly there, or you can see our sponsorship application for our Pride activities, which are happening August 8th through the 14th, and we're going to be releasing details very shortly for all of those events. But we've got a whole week of activities, flag raising. We've got an author reading, literacy night, a bit of a slam poetry session is what it's shaping up to be. We've got a web series screening, some trivia. We're looking at some karaoke. It's going to be a really great week, and we've got a whole slew of drag queens coming out from town.
Mm-hmm.
I say, I don't know, those queens from town, just
they can't stay away.
That's right. We're going to drag them to the island, and I don't think we're going to drag them there here at all. They're very willingly they're running to get running to get the boat, like all of us apparently. So that's happening now, August 8th through the 14th. And if you want to support us in a different way, and maybe you want to get some fancy clothing, we have merch, folks. We've got a whole line of inclusive themed attire. There we go. It's right over me right now.
It is.
Our celebrating diversity themed t-shirts, and we've also got mugs as well. And again, you can get those if you go to fogoislandpride.org and you go to, is it shop at fogoislandpride.org?
No, just go to fogoislandpride.org and click on the store link.
There we go. We've got a store link. Excellent. So if you want to jump on there and get those, That's another way that you can support us. And again, bringing inclusivity and diversity to rural Newfoundland and Labrador and helping us support doing the same. So with that in mind, we are now going to get into lot 3, I suppose. I believe.
Yeah.
This is where we're to. So today, now, unlike yesterday, we've had a number of bids come in throughout the day, haven't we, at this point?
We have, yeah, so far, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to try to keep you updated on where all of these pieces are actually now to, because even though these did have, I think these were all 25 minimum starts, I believe. Just take a look.
One was 50, I believe.
But we're well past that now.
We are, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, don't even worry about that. So, folks, that there is a bit of a bidding war going on amongst some people. Keep it up. Don't wait until 11 o'clock tonight. You want to get in early. So these pieces are all very, I noticed for this lot in particular, very colorful.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Right. Go ahead.
No, I was just to say the current bid on this piece right now, the Magical Sunflower, it is up to $50.
All right, so we've had it up to 50, and we've had five or so people, probably, I think about 5 people interested back and forth there. So if you've noticed that if you made a bid earlier on, you might want to go back and check that to see where that's to. A great piece of work. This is a 9x12 acrylic on Canson paper, and it is framed. So it doesn't say ready to hang, but again, framed is good. Framed always helps us out in terms of getting things up onto the wall. Love the colors, love the design, love the symmetry. As a person with a math background, I do appreciate symmetry in a piece.
Yeah,
I really do.
And like the eye in the middle and the rainbow, and it's a very, very colorful and like symmetric piece. I like it.
I always feel like I always wonder what the artist was thinking when they created these. So now this second one, this is Trippy Eye Rainbow with Cannabis Leaf, and
it's also the 9x12 acrylic on Canson paper, and it's framed. So the next couple of them are the kind of same materials and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay, nice. There you go. Again, very. I think this would appeal to a certain group, and where we're in Canada nowadays, and we've got cannabis is legalized now. I imagine probably appeals to many more people. This might actually be describing a bit of a trip.
One would say a trip, yeah, for sure.
Perhaps. Again, love the colors. Again, it's keeping that theme throughout the color theme, and I looking at that eye there, I think it's all connected
for sure.
All right, moving on to our next piece. Oh, what's this one at currently? Sorry,
this one is number 12 is currently at, I believe it's $40.
That one's at 40. All right, so folks, again, if you've made some bids at this point in time, go back, check them out. Again, you're getting an original piece here at this point in time. Of artwork, which is hard to find. It's such a good price on top of that so far. Anyway.
Okay, next one here is Pride Fish Family, and this one, Pride Fish Family, and this one is was created in May 2021. It's a 9x12, again acrylic on Canson paper and framed as well, and the price right now from this one, I believe. We are up to, let me get my $50.
50 again. Okay, so good.
This one, yeah.
And we've got a few other people are interested in this. Again, go back and check your bids. Again, the symmetry is continuing in this piece as well.
For sure, yeah.
And with Fogo Island and the history of fishing on Fogo Island, I think this one is very, again, because our theme is the celebrating diversity piece, which I mean, obviously you can see here with the use of the Pride colors and the display here. But I mean, yeah, that homage I think to Fogo Island's his history and culture I think came through on this one.
For sure. Oh yeah. Okay, and we have art piece 14. Which is the Rainbow Abstract Waves.
Nice. Same description. Created in May of 2021, a 9x12 acrylic again on Canson paper, and this one is also framed again. Look, again,
Also
done up
framed,
for you.
and it's exactly, yes, and it's at I believe $55.
This one's at 55. All right, so we're hovering around there. We do have some time to go though. We've got about 4 hours and 27 minutes, I think. Yep. That is up until Newfoundland time, folks. So again, if you're watching from away right now, from the mainland, or down in Labrador, as the folks here like to say, that is Newfoundland time. So you got 4 hours and 27 minutes to get those bids in, and we've had a number of people interested in these pieces today. So so get back there, take a look at them again. Very colorful set. We do have one more left, though, right?
We do, yeah, and it's this.
Two more, is it?
No, just one.
Oh,
no. We are at two more. Sorry, this is the fifth one. Yes, because there's 6 pieces this time. Because lot 3, lot 4, and lot 5 all have 6 pieces in them.
Okay, so this piece is Rocks 3, correct?
Yes.
All right, correct. And this one has a bit of a longer description. I don't know if you want to jump in there.
Yeah, so the artist basically states that this piece is called Rocks 3, based from Oliver's Cove, and Oliver's Cove is in the community of Tilting on Fogo Island, and this is one of the most diverse geographies on Fogo Island. And as you walk the head trail, you are taken through multiple types of rock formations that trace back millions of years. The artist states they've been inspired by the complexity and diversity of Fogo Island, and their work is an abstract interpretation of the beauty of the land. The painting itself is 8 by 8 inches and is acrylic on a wood panel.
Nice, yeah. And you know what? So many people who come to Fogo Island comment on its very unique geography. And I know even in our travels, if you go from one end of the island to the other, one end almost feels like you're in almost in Labrador with the Barrens. And you look at it, where it's essentially barrens, and you're looking around, and the rock formations jetting up out of the ocean. And I believe there's some volcanic formations, some of them I believe on Fogo Island, and some have come from the bottom of the ocean from ancient tectonic plate movements and such. So, and there is a geology center here established on the island, right?
Yeah, it's located in Shoal Bay.
Yeah, right. So again, it's the geology is, and actually one of the very first, for folks who don't know, the Fogo Island Inn is here, a 5-star luxury accommodation run by the Shorefast Foundation, and within that inn there is a artist gallery. And one of the very first exhibitions I went to was I can't quite remember the artist's name, but their focus too was on the geology and the geography of the island. Very unique in Newfoundland and Labrador, even though Newfoundland and Labrador is known to have a very unique geology and geography. So nice to know that Fogo Island is also living up to our end of the deal there as well.
Had some trouble at that time.
I figured as much. You disappeared for a second.
Everything crashed. So just give me 1 second. Let me share that.
Yeah.
There we go.
And this piece has gotten a fair amount of traction, hasn't it?
Yes, this piece is currently up to, I believe, the last time I checked was $130.
So $130. All right. So I think there might be some insiders there who might know the artist.
I believe so, yeah.
Think so.
This artist has donated every single year that we had our Enigma Mystery Art auction as well.
Very well known on the island. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Okay. So our next piece now is
the last one in our lot now, is it? Yes.
This is the last one in our lot. Yeah. This one is Fogo Island Pride Diversity Abstract, and this one was, I believe, dated June 2020, I believe. And it's acrylic on canvas.
There you go. No measurements there on that one. No, I'm not seeing it. Maybe if the artist is listening, but don't comment because then they'll know. If the artist is listening, you maybe want to shoot us off a private message, and we can maybe get some of the dimensions up there. But Absolutely love the color. So I'm gonna have to change my screen size here so I can really see here what I'm looking at.
Let's see. Here we go. Is
There
that a
we
little
go.
bit better?
Better. Yep. It's a lovely piece.
Yeah, I like the detail and the color with the splashes color. I believe this was done actually in June 2021, I believe, because I do think there's a 21 on the bottom right from what I can see.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah, so it might be a little mix up in the date there. But yeah, so this one is the last piece in lot number 3 for today. And I believe the last time I checked, the bidding was, I think, $30 on this piece.
Nice. There we go. So all of our pieces have reached their minimum bids at this point, and we do have multiple people interested in each one. So, so folks, if you've made a bid at this point in time, or maybe if you haven't, jump on there, take a look. Very colorful group of pieces available today. Very different pieces. I think there's something there for everybody. Very much encapsulating the celebrating diversity theme that was put out to our artists this year. So it's great to see, and great to see the involvement we've got now from the community this time around. Again, reminders that this is not just a donate. You're not just buying a piece of artwork. You're supporting a Pride organization who is community oriented. And you're also supporting Camp Ohana, specifically gearing up programming for youth, and also the artists who have contributed their work to this auction in support of all of that. So keep that in mind when you're putting your bids in.
Exactly. Did you want to review the pieces again before we go?
We can do a quick rundown. Why not? Let's just go back over them again.
There we go. So this is art piece 11, the magical sunflower.
We have got our second piece there. We've got Trippy Eye Rainbow with Canvas Leaf, an aptly named piece.
Yep. Then we have the Pride Fish Family. So, kind of homage to Fogon Pride and the Fogon itself, right, with the fishery.
Next up, we've got the Rainbow Abstract Waves, which, you know what? Without seeing the name of this piece, I immediately went to Whale Tales.
I can see that, especially in the center. It looks just like a whale. Sure.
Yeah, but maybe that's just that's my own experiences showing through.
Exactly. And this one is the 5th piece in our lot for today, and this is titled Rocks 3.
Right, and definitely an homage to the diversity and the geography of Fogo Island, and specifically to Oliver's Cove and Tilting. Nice there.
And this is the last one.
Our FIP Diversity Abstract, which we do believe was actually created this year, not 2020, as we previously said. So again, lovely pieces. Great to see them all there. If you haven't already jumped on to make a bid, what are you waiting for? Do it right now. Why wait? Because if you wait, you're going to possibly miss your chance. Exactly. So a reminder too that the Facebook event, it's there on the bottom of the screen. Reminder that it's in the discussion post of that Facebook event, and you need to click on the individual picture to make that bid. And if you are the person who is the winner, the winning bid at the end of the night at 12 midnight Newfoundland time, member of Fogo Island Pride will be reaching out to you. Don't forget, there is a shipping cost that comes along with us sending these out and being the winning bid, $21.50, which goes right across Canada, regardless of wherever you're to or how rural or remote that you might be.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go. All right, so folks, that is it for us tonight. Jump on there. Take your time to go and look through those pieces. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for a friend. Maybe it's for a business. Maybe it's for just an empty space on your wall that you could fill with a lovely piece of original artwork created this year for our auction, and help support Fogo Island Pride.
Exactly.
And we will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we will have oh jeez,
Camp Ohana.
Yep, Representative Camp. No, it was the name of the person.
Oh.
Vinny Elliott. There we go. Will be joining us to talk about Camp Ohana and the great work that they're doing on the West Coast. So until then, folks, take care. Happy bidding, and we will see
Bye.
you tomorrow. Take care.